welcome to, of course, a Wrestling Heroes podcast, and this is SmackDown Live Aftershow, and this is an edition of WWE Aftershows, and we're on the road to Survivor Series, and as this is posted, Survivor Series is tomorrow, which means Survivor Series predictions will be tomorrow as well. It's kind of weird because I'm talking about this Wednesday, but it will be up Saturday, and the prediction will be up the day after that, so I'm very excited for all that stuff. It's going to be very exciting. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button down below. And also, you head over here and check out the latest video over here, which is Raw Aftershow. Check out the Iowa channels because there's always new content up there. And also, check out all the stuff down below because you never know what you're going to see down there. And comment down below what was your favorite of SmackDown Live was, what you look forward to at Survivor Series. Alright, let's continue on, shall we? Why am I talking like that? Okay, anyways. Alright, let's get this done because I feel like my throat's hurting just from doing wrong. Okay. Alright, ready? SmackDown opens up with a recap in the Raw before the announcers let us know Becky Lynch is unable to compete due to a broken nose, a severe concussion. There we go. I cannot. What is wrong with me today? As you can speak. Okay. AJ Styles then comes out to kick off things. AJ Styles says he has been the workhorse of WWE since he got here, and he has defeated everyone he has chosen in the ring except Brock Lesnar. He says it is his goal to win on Sunday, my bad. I feel like I got to sneeze or cough. I'm still kind of in the midst of my cold, so I burped, one of them. Okay, I've had too much donuts today. Anyways, lots going on. Okay. It says it's only his go on Sunday, but he gets distracted by Paul Heyman at ringside trying to take the mic. Trying to take a mic, not the mic, my bad. AJ tells them to give him one, and Heyman gives his usual introduction for himself. Now, I know I talked a little bit about this in Raw, but I do still want to revamp this whole Wrestling Karen thing, and the podcast, well, that too, but the WWE Aftershows in particular. So right now this week will be normal, and I want to practice and get it down, and maybe we'll see a new revamp next week. So let me know down below if you'd like to see it. If not, let me know too, you know. Heyman implies people would rather see Lesnar versus Daniel Bryan, but he still says it's an honor for his client to face Styles, who he calls his second greatest ring performer in WWE. If he's counting Rock, then he must be blind. Alright, let's continue on. AJ reminds us that he tapped Bryan out in their last encounter, and Lesnar limped away. Limped away from the last match last year. Bryan comes out and asks us what they are even talking about him right now. He admits that he tapped out, but he also says he's been looking for a reason to punch AJ in the face. Dang. Alright, Styles says it was Heyman who brought his name up, but intense teases with his name again. He's like, Daniel Bryan. That was so funny. Alright. Bryan texts him and they saw Braun Shane McMahon comes out with some officials to break up the fight. We saw another altercation between Styles and Bryan backstage, and Shane says that the WWE on the line. The WWE title is on the line tonight, and then it was made official. We'll be seeing Daniel versus AJ tonight for the WWE Championship. Alamis versus Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy won. Daniel Bryan is off of the SmackDown team so he can face AJ Styles, which was kind of interesting to me because what if he lost? Did I just give it away? Like, well, in the midst of it, I was just like, I wonder, like, if he loses, what is he going to do with Survivor Series? So I was just kind of, maybe, what's AJ Styles going to do now? Dang, I don't know. Anyways, let's continue on. So the Miz named Jeff Hardy as the final member of the team. So he tries to tell Rey Mysterio he's off the team because he was Bryan's pick. Paige orders him to keep Rey on or defeat him. Mysterio agrees to her terms and Paige makes the match next. The Miz versus Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio won, and Randy Orton runs in and tries to RKO Mysterio, but Rey counters. Randy settles for hitting the Miz instead, while Mysterio watches from the ramp. Paige is in the ring, and she welcomes the Lady of SmackDown, to join her in the ring. Becky gets in a standing ovation and she walks to the ring to help pick her replacement for Survivor Series. She said she's angry as hell because she can't compete at the pay-per-view. Before I continue on, I just want to point out that WWE wrestlers in general and this whole thing, okay, I understand, okay, you guys need to understand, many people need to understand, accidents do happen. WWE is not some ballet or some, I don't know, where people are not getting hurt. I know most of it is fake, I get that, but people are wrestling. That is real people wrestling. Accidents do happen. They get hurt, they get injuries. People need to understand that. They put their body on the line for us every night. So I hate when people blame the people who get, you know, if they hurt somebody. But like, I get it, but like, accidents do happen. I'm pretty sure it wasn't on purpose. I mean, it would be a perfect world if no accidents happen at all or no one got injured, but that's not the case here because things can happen. I mean, you're risking your body, you're putting your body on these matches, and anything can happen. So I just want to point that out. Okay. Alright, Becky said she will face Ronda at some point, but right now she has to pick her replacement. She sizes up all the women in the ring. The crowd cheers loudly for Asuka, but Lynch chooses Charlotte and announces her to beat Ronda tap out. They actually hug before Becky leaves the ring. The Bar and the Big Show versus the New Day. The Bar and the Big Show won. The Usos recruit Anderson and Gallows. The Colognes, how do you even say that? And Tegan and Nikki to the SmackDown Tag Team for Survivor Series. AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship. Daniel Bryan hit Styles with a low blow while the ref was down. Daniel Bryan won and is the new WWE Champion and will be facing Rock at Survivor Series, which I'm kind of scared because, like, you know, like his history with his neck and like his injuries and all that type of stuff. I don't want him to get hurt, and I don't want to root for Brock. That is not what I want to do. And I'm really, really hoping that somehow he can come out of it and still be okay, because we hate to see someone have to retire because of energy, because of that. So hopefully, in all case, I'm sure like WWE was very careful of that because, like, you know, Brock Lesnar throws around everybody. So like, hopefully they really thought of that. Alright, anyways. Alright. After the match, Bryan keeps assaulting Styles with a big smile on his face. He stomps AJ's head in the mat several times. The crowd gives a mixed reaction as he stares at the WWE title while the show goes off air. Rating at 80. Credit which Bryan and matches as we look to Survivor Series. Sorry, I had a burp. Okay, anyways. That's all I have you guys today for SmackDown Live Aftershow. I'll see you guys soon for Survivor Series predictions. And comment down below your favorite Raw. Oh, that's not wrong. Why do I keep doing that? It is not Raw. It is SmackDown. Favorite moment is SmackDown is. And also, what match are you looking forward to Survivor Series? I was looking forward to, not gonna lie, Brock Lesnar versus AJ Styles. I was looking forward to Ronda versus Rousey. What? Ronda versus Lynch. There we go. But Ronda versus Charlotte sounds really good. I'm still hyped about Nakamura versus, of course, Rollins. So I'm kind of wondering how it will be. So we shall see. I wonder if Styles will cost the match, because I think I would be mad. So we shall see. But anyway, and also if Dean Ambrose will cost the match. That's an interesting thought too. So we shall see. And Survivor Series should be very interesting. And anyways, I'll see you guys very soon. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button down below. Check out the latest video. Check out the eye, as always. Subscribe over there, as always. And I'll see you guys soon for Survivor Series. And that is all, folks. I'll see you guys soon. Bye!